They called him the fierce dog of Genghis Khan, a military genius who perfected the strategic art of the great Khan, the chief warlord of the 13th century who spilled rivers of blood from the Pacific coast to Hungary and then vanished into the mist of human history. In 1204, Genghis Khan sent Subutai Bagatur against the Merkits, his old blood enemies, to finish their leader Taktabeki and his warriors. The Merkits were taken captive, the nobles executed, the chieftains slain. One daughter of Taktabeki would later become the wife of Genghis Khan's son Ogadai, Turakina Khatun, who after her husband's death would seize power and unleash a bloody purge in the Mongol steppes. Subutai learned from Genghis Khan every principle he later mastered: the sudden strike where no one expected you. Just as the Khan once crossed the Karakum Desert, appearing deep in the rear of Bukhara and Samarkand, collapsing all the defenses of the Khwarizm Shah.
Всю систему обороны хорезмийцев.
So too, Subutai Bahadur, in 1236, marched unseen around the Black Forest and fell upon the Russian principalities, catching them completely off guard. He stormed into Ryazan, and this became the first step toward the conquest of Rus. He knew well, the first blow often decides the fate of war. The same in the campaign to Hungary. Subutai crossed the Carpathians through the most impassable places, splitting his army into columns. The Hungarian commanders stood in confusion. From where would the main strike come? The Hungarian king Bela was caught by surprise. The Mongols burst into his kingdom. Then they lured his army into the valley by the Sajo River, where the decisive battle was fought, brilliantly won by the Mongols, despite the Hungarians' numbers. No commander in the world would ever repeat Subutai's success. After the Western campaign, Subutai returned to Mongolia, where the heirs of Genghis Khan quarreled for power after Mungka's death. Unwilling to take part in palace intrigues and weary of long campaigns, he dreamed only of one thing: to return home and live in his yurt. So he did. One of the greatest Mongol generals who could have ruled empires ended his life quietly in the steppe. He died in early 1249, remembered forever as a brilliant commander who perfected the strategy and tactics of his teacher, Genghis Khan.